Can SHIB hit 0.0001, let alone a penny? These are going to be some topics that we're going to be speaking about today, and a few things that I'm personally looking out on with SHIB. Personally, I honestly believe that SHIB is a very, very risky investment in my own personal opinion, but there is definitely money to be made here, so we are going to talk about that now. Happy Halloween. Alright guys, so let me get started on SHIB, or SHIB. I like to call it SHIB. But anyways guys, so right now this is where the market is sitting at right now. We have Bitcoin at 60K right now at number 1. We have number 2 with Ethereum at 4,200. And we have Binance, and then we have Tether and Cardano and whatnot. But right here at number 10, we have SHIB. Shiba Inu coin is at number 10 right now with a total 24-hour volume of $7 billion. And we also have a market cap currently of $33.9 billion on SHIB as we speak of right now, guys. On the 72-day, we're up 82%. On the 24-hour, we're down 13%. And then on the hour, we are down 7%. Sorry, guys, if my voice is sounding a little weird. I'm congested. I'm coming off of a cold. That's why I haven't done videos in so long. But I'm going to see what I can do today because it's Halloween. So first things first, when we're talking about SHIB right now, as you can see here, we have a circulating supply of 549.1 trillion. So with that being said, this is definitely a lot for a any token to have, honestly. And there's been rumors of the burn happening very, very soon, which can happen, which would be definitely good for Shiba Inu. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm like just completely like I just completely hate SHIB. I mean, I hate the fact that like other projects are losing dollar volume to it, especially with it being a meme coin, and there's other projects out there that are obviously more have more utility, you know what I mean? But besides the fact of that, SHIB, it's getting there with utility and stuff like that. They're trying to find ways out. But anyways, what I want to talk about right now is the circulating supply, the burn, and then we also have this here. So we have a petition to list Shiba Inu on Robinhood, which gains 400,000 signatures as the SHIB price soars. So guys, people have been trying to push Robinhood to add SHIB for quite a long time because there are a ton of investors that have been like asking for SHIB to be added, and there's also people who aren't very, very big into crypto but would like to put money into SHIB, but they don't want to kind of deal with exchanges and try to learn crypto that way. So I've made posts about this on my Twitter page a couple weeks ago, and there's been like a lot of people who've been like just trying to get in, and I think this is going to be one of those catalysts that a lot of people are going to be thinking is going to send the price flying, which I believe it will get some decent volume and it will go up. But honestly, guys, there's just as many whales. Like the big players are going to be sitting on the sidelines waiting for all this hype, and I'm pretty sure we are fixing to see a massive dump on this one within however long it takes. I just honestly believe that this one's going to be a very, very risky investment. As always, this is not investment advice. This is just my personal opinion and my speculative view on the situation. Now, when I say all of this, I'm saying it to say SHIB is definitely going to go up. Like, I'm not saying it's going to go down at all. I'm not hating on it, but I'm saying once it starts to crash, it's going to crash. People are going to get burned, and that's what I don't want to see here. But anyways, let's continue on here, guys. So as you can see right here, we have multiple posts coming up like this. Multiple traders are planning on November 3rd of 2021 to all purchase $20 of Shiba Inu at a specific time and date. So let me bring this one up. So if everybody remembers with the whole Bitcoin Day thing, everybody was going to buy, I think it was like either $30, yeah, like $30 worth of Bitcoin because of the whole El Salvador thing. Everybody was planning to do that. And what did Bitcoin do leading up to that? And then after, it took a massive dump. So with that being said, there are going to be so many people that are holding massive amounts of SHIB that are going to be waiting in anticipation to see if SHIB starts running up towards this date. And I would not be surprised if SHIB ends up dumping on the 2nd or the 1st of November, guys. So with that being said, like later on in the day, like later on towards the end of the 1st of November or early the 2nd of November, or maybe even they wait until the 3rd and then that's when they let it run up. and then boom. But in my personal opinion, if this really does fall into play, I believe that we may see a huge dump come from this, because that's just not good, guys. When everybody knows when you're fixing to buy, you don't, when you go to the casino, you don't show your hand at all. At all, guys. Like that, this is basically what you're doing. You're showing when you're gonna buy, so other people know when they're gonna sell. So that's all I'm saying with this one here. And now I'm not saying to get away from SHIB. I'm gonna keep saying this throughout the video, because there's definitely money to be made if you trade it correctly. But anyways, as you can see right here, we have Ether reaches a record high of $4,400 as Shiba Inu becomes a leading ETH burner. So this is some pretty good news. This is some pretty awesome news on SHIB actually. So as you can see right here, ETH has clocked a new all-time high on Friday. I think I seen ETH around like 4,400. Yeah, it was about 4,400. So as we can scroll down here, Shiba Inu, the platform behind the self-proclaimed Doge killer, burnt 770.12 ETH, becoming the third largest ETH burner besides Uniswap V2 and Tether, which have destroyed about 2,729 and 1,248 ETH respectively. So that's very impressive, guys. As you can see the numbers right here, it's just that's very impressive, and it's just making a more bullish case for Ethereum. As everybody knows, I'm very bullish on Ethereum, even though the gas fees are a pain in the ass. I'm still bullish on Ethereum. Sorry if there's any kids watching, but Ethereum, in my personal opinion, is burning at a much faster rate and is basically like creating a Bitcoin halving in much less of the time. So I'm honestly believing that we may see a huge move up in ETH, and SHIB is contributing to that, which is awesome in my personal opinion. So here's a website right here that I kind of want to show you guys really quick. This is watchtheburn.com. So this has been tracking the Ethereum burn ever since the release of EIP 1559. So if you guys are actually interested in coming and checking this website out, you can actually come here and you can check out how much ETH has been burned. As you can see here, there's been $2.9 billion worth of ETH burned, and up to date since the EIP 1559 release, there's been just multiple things going on in the Ethereum ecosystem that people are like overlooking, in my personal opinion, but that will be for another video on another day. The gas fees certainly do suck, so I will say that. I'm getting very tired of them myself. But I honestly believe that once we give it time, I believe that Ethereum will kind of sort itself out. It might just take some time, as everything else has with Ethereum. But anyways, let's continue on here, guys. And before we get on to chart analysis and all that, here's another interesting thing that's going on with SHIB. Is as you can see here, the SHIB tokens that Vitalik had burned in May would now be worth $28 billion, guys. That's not even including the tokens that he donated to India. Like he's been doing some big things, guys. Like this shows that this guy really doesn't care about money. I'm pretty sure he took into account that like SHIB could possibly like pull a Doge. I mean, pull what it just pulled. I don't know, cause like that was just insane. But it's pretty interesting to read this as well. But anyways, guys, let's jump on to pricing right here. So as we can see, this is the chart that I have drawn out for SHIB right now. I'm going to come over here and we're going to start with the most bullish case that I have for SHIB right now. So if SHIB were to continue this pattern right here that it started on the 21st, I think, yes, on the 27th actually of October, this bullish pattern right here, then we could possibly see SHIB cross that 0.0001 range right there, and then possibly top out around 0.00014 if we had enough bullish momentum, and if it could actually keep going off of like Robinhood news or something like that. So that's considering like none of these whale wallets dump, right? All right, so now let's continue over here to where we currently are sitting at right now, guys, because as you can see here, we've gone down quite a bit. And as you can see, I've drawn this chart out way earlier before starting this video, and as you can see, it's already starting to move upwards into this trend line here. So basically, we are heading on a downtrend right now, so I'm going to cover that first. If we were to continue this downtrend here, we would be looking at a SHIB price of bottoming out around the 0.000053 range, and the 0.0006, like the 4 zeros in a 6 range, you know what I mean? But if it actually stays within this trend and it has this sharp move upwards from, who knows, maybe a burn news being announced or a RobinHood release, we could see SHIB make a sharp movement up and then kind of copy this trend right here that it had previously, which would actually send it to the 0001 range, and then SHIB would be in trips, guys. So with that being said, there's definitely some money to possibly be made here. I'm not even possibly, guys, in my personal opinion, I think there's money to be made if it's traded right. But as always, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my personal opinion on this. But from what I'm seeing, if I were to trade this right now, I would be able to come out with a decent amount of money personally. So with support, guys, the first level of support that I'm seeing for us right now is going to be this red line here, and we're actually heading towards it now, which is going to be 0.00006752. And if we were able to break between that range, then we would be between the range of that and 0.000074. So then after we break that range, guys, that's when we might be able to see SHIB actually kind of retest previous all-time highs around the 8 range. So with that being said, if we can come back up to this level here, which I'm honestly believing SHIB is probably going to do in my personal opinion, then we should be able to see SHIB actually break towards this level here. But here's what I really want to talk about here. So 0.0001, the trips level, is a very, very highly regarded range for a lot of people. Like that's a trademark, guys. Like that's a milestone for SHIB. So with that being said, there's probably going to be a lot of people trying to sell around that range, and there's going to be just as many whales trying to sell way before that because they want to get those orders filled, right? So with that being said, we're probably going to be seeing a lot of sell-off around this range here and this range here, especially from the people that loaded down here. So with that being said, this is definitely going to be something that a lot of people are going to have to be careful with, in my personal opinion, because the amount of selling, I don't think everybody's ready for the amount of selling that's about to go down on SHIB if any good news like that is announced, or if it just starts running towards that range. Now, once it gets past that range, I believe that a lot more people on whales are going to be more conservative with their trading on it, and they're probably going to wait until about, like, as you can see here, this is where I have this ranged out. They're probably going to wait and see if SHIB can cross that 0.00015 range, and they're probably going to sell around 0.00013. And then if it passes that range, they'll probably sell off some more towards 0.0001718. Now that's just my personal opinion. And then they'll hold a moon bag just in case it goes to 1 cent. That's just how I would play it, in my personal opinion, guys. I know a lot of people are unexperienced that are jumping into SHIB, and that's why I'm trying to do the video on this right now, because I really don't want to see people get dumped on, guys. And like some of the stuff that a lot of people are doing that are promoting SHIB and like stuff like that is just completely disgusting, because I'm watching certain people pump the crap out of certain things and then turn around and then dump it on their followers, which is complete BS to me, if you ask me, guys. But I'm just like saying, like, this is personally what I'm watching out for, guys. Definitely do your own analysis on this and kind of figure out what you think it's going to possibly do and look into it a bit more. But I'm definitely not recommending, like, me personally, I'm not recommending this for myself to go any more than like 10% of my holdings into SHIB. Like, I'm just not going to do it because it's very, very risky, and that's just the way I'm seeing it, guys. But anyways, that's all I've got for today's video. If you guys like my content, please leave a like and a comment. If you have any questions or you have your own opinion on it, leave a comment in the comment section below. If you guys are looking to buy SHIB, I will leave some links in the description below as well, so you guys can find it and buy it. But anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today's video. Happy Halloween. I hope you guys enjoy your Halloween, and just be safe out there, guys, because there's some crazy stuff going on. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.